ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jason and you are watching DeepSeededGeek Episode 1, the first ever episode. So what's on the docket for today? Well, the topic of discussion today is gamers and their girlfriends. So let's say you have a girlfriend who's on you all the time about playing video games instead of spending time with her. And being a gamer myself, I know this is very hypothetical because most of the gamers that I know don't get out enough to see girls. So this is all in our imaginations right now. So there is your supermodel, PhD-infused lady friend who thinks you are God's gift to single women everywhere, and she's laughing at you because you're sitting on the couch thumbing your way across what is essentially a remote control. Why is she rolling her eyes at you? Because you are spending time with a video game and not her. Is that unreasonable? Hell no! So before going any further, it should be stated for the record that if you have a girlfriend in this reality and she's in the same room as you and you're not paying attention to her, dude, stop the video. But if you are one of those special few who wants to share interests with the person that you care about the most, then here's a few tips for you. First rule, you have to be prepared to reciprocate. That means if you're wanting your girlfriend to get into some of the things that you're into, you have to be prepared to do the same for her. Be warned, this might mean you will have to read Twilight. Now I want all the gamers out there to think back to their very first gaming experience. And I'm pretty sure a lot of it had a lot of up, down, down, left, right, B, A start in it, okay? Very basic controls. From there you moved on to something a bit more complex, like navigating an RPG's menu system. Fast forward to now, and you're probably crushing noobs like every 40 seconds using a controller with no less than 14 buttons on it, with 2 sticks to control 2 different aspects of your movement, or you are using a mouse and keyboard with every known letter and number known to man on it. So for you to go ahead and plunk your girlfriend down on the couch, hand her a controller and say, hey, we're gonna play Black Ops right now, that's kind of a dick move. So my first suggestion would be this. Find out what your girlfriend's likes or dislikes are, and try and find a game that complements those things. The more user-friendly the game is, the better. And since I'm such a nice guy, I've come up with a few suggestions for multiple different platforms for you to choose from. The Nintendo Wii. Now the Wii was designed to get anybody and everybody into gaming. Truth be told, the only reason why I bought one was to play through the newest Zelda game, but the reason why I hang on to it is because all those old school Nintendo games that I grew up with as a kid, they're on the Wii store for you to download and play through. Non-gamers and gamers alike can always find common ground with old school titles like Tetris, Super Mario Bros. And Mario Kart. And funny enough, some of those old school games can still kick your ass. I mean, anybody who like racks up a whole bunch of like kill streaks on like Black Ops or something like that, I dare you to go back and play Mega Man 2. The Xbox 360, Pac-Man Championship Edition DX. I can't remember a game that gave me such satisfaction playing through it like in a long time. I mean, like when you're getting Pac-Man like to trail like 20 ghosts behind him and you finally get that power pellet, you turn around to get that huge ass multiplier that just goes, it's just, aw. Now there are many benefits to this game as a starting point for you. Number 1 is the difficulty level. You can set it to whatever you like, and as you play through it, it'll advance that depending on your playstyle. Number 2, you can customize the look of your character and the world that you play in, as well as the music that's playing in the background. Now the third thing is the music. I don't know anybody who is not engrossed with the pop dance kind of infusion that Pac-Man kind of churns out there. So unless your girlfriend is into hardcore country, I think she'll really dig the tracks. Super Meat Boy. It's a love story. It's a really cute love story. You play a cartoonish little cube of meat called Meat Boy. He was born without skin. He's on a quest to save his girlfriend, Bandage Girl, who's comprised entirely of band-aids. She was kidnapped by Dr. Fetus, who's a living fetus in a jar, who also wears a monocle. Very easy game mechanics, great learning curve, and above all else, it is addictive. Yes, this is a crazy hard game when you get up in the levels, but everything else about this is a solid gold winner. Seriously, if your girlfriend has ever played Angry Birds on her iPhone, she'll wind up loving this game. And she might even end up kicking your ass later down the road too. PlayStation 3. Flower and Journey. That's right, a twofer. Flower takes place within the daydream of a wilted flower on a windowsill. In the game, you control a single flower petal, going along on the breezes through an open field, collecting other flower petals to create a long train behind you. As you go along, you bring more life and color and beauty into the world. Flower is a beautiful game that's more about enjoying the ride and going with the flow. Because after all, life is a journey. Segue. In Journey, you play a lone wanderer in the desert, searching for companions wherever they may be, and discovering the history of the lost civilization that has left you and the world behind. Now, Journey is a unique game to choose. Like Flower, it's a beautiful game with very easy-to-use game mechanics. Little Big Planet. In Little Big Planet, you play as Sackboy. No, he is not a boy made up of ballsack. He's this little guy. He's so cute! Look at him! Like the game suggests, you play a little creature in a big person's world, collecting items and stickers and everything to make the world as you see fit. Just like I mentioned with Pac-Man, this game has endless customization options. Any girl who played dress up or collected stickers when she was a little girl is gonna go knuckin' futz for this game, okay? She will be able to create an insane amount of costumes, characters, and worlds if she takes a liking to it. Not only that, but you can play along with her. This is by far one of the best co-op games I have ever played, hands down. Games for the PC. Counter-Strike. Ha, gotcha. Alright, seriously, the first game for the PC is a game called Braid. In Braid, you play a young man searching for his princess. Pretty typical stuff for a video game. But what sets this game apart from the rest is the control of time. If you make a mistake, you can literally turn the clock back to correct it. In further levels, you may be tested in a way that if you move your character forward, time moves forward. If you move your character backwards, time moves backwards. This game has a breathtaking visual style. If your girlfriend's into art, she will dig this game. The gameplay has a fun twist on the Super Mario Bros. Style of gameplay, and the story itself is like a great novel. Again, if your girlfriend is looking for a deep story, this is by far one of the best that's out there. The Walking Dead. A great game with a likable cast and a fantastic storyline to go with it. If your girlfriend's already watching the TV series, why not have her experience it firsthand? And as far as PC gaming mechanics go, this is a point-and-click adventure game, so it's very, low entry point. Basically, the things to keep in mind when choosing games for your girlfriend to play are these. What games would complement her? How difficult is it to pick up and play? Would I enjoy playing it as well? Because I will tell you right now, the biggest win-win about getting your girlfriend into gaming is that it's something that you can do together. Now stop watching this video and go finish reading Breaking Dawn. So those are a few of my suggestions. If you have games that you'd like to recommend to people, please leave them in the comments below. And with that, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like this video, down below there are buttons for liking this video and also sharing it with your friends and family. And if you like the content that I'm producing, hit the subscribe button up here. And yeah, we'll see you next time on... What is my channel called? Oh my god, it's so new! Oh, what am I called? DeepSeededGeek. Oh man. I think I heard somebody fart through the roof. Not cool.